students, welcome to San Academy Pallikaranai. This is class 8 history, chapter 3, ruling the countryside. Topics to be covered. The company becomes the Diwan. Revenue system of the company. A new system is devised. Why the demand for Indian indigo? The Blue Rebellion and after. Let us see how the company became the Diwan. The company gained the Diwani rights on 12th August 1765. Their immediate goal was to reorganize the land and generate revenue to meet the growing expenses of the company. The people of Bengal soon started facing an economic crisis as the artisans and craftspeople were forced to sell their goods for low prices to the company. A severe shortage of food crops resulted in the Bengal famine of 1770, which claimed the lives of 10 million people. Revenue system of the company. The officials felt that revenue from land had to be given preference and that changes in agriculture was needed. With this in mind, Lord Cornwallis introduced the Permanent Settlement Act in 1793. Under this act, Rajas and Talukdars were recognized as Zamindars, that is, landowners. The Zamindars were supposed to collect taxes from the peasants, keep a certain share for themselves, and then pay the rest to the company. The revenue demanded by the company was very high, and this led to severe exploitation of the peasants and cultivators. A new system is devised. Another system introduced was the Mahalwari settlement system in the year 1822. Under this system, the village headman collected the revenue and paid it to the company officials. The third system was the Rayatwari system, in which the cultivator paid the revenue directly to the company officials. Why the demand for Indian indigo? The British soon realized that the Indian countryside could also grow crops for European use. This led to the British demanding more cultivation of indigo towards the end of the 18th century. Since the Industrial Revolution, Britain's textile industry expanded rapidly and thus the need for cloth dyes also went up. By the end of the 18th century, indigo cultivation expanded rapidly in Bengal. The problems with niche cultivation. By 1810, the indigo imported into Britain from India was 95%, while it had previously been 30%. Niche cultivation on a large scale also required many plows and bullocks. Peasants who had the equipment were cultivating rice, and thus the people who needed them for indigo planting did not have access to the equipments. Under the Rayatwari system, the planters forced the ryots to sign a contract and agreement. Those who signed the contract got cash advances from the planters at low rates of interest to produce indigo. Now let us see what is Blue Rebellion and after effect. In 1859, a rebellion in the form of refusal to pay rents to the planters took place. This rebellion was known as the Blue Rebellion. This led to the collapse of indigo production in Bengal. The planters soon shifted their operations to Bihar. Mahatma Gandhi's visit in 1917 marked the beginning of the Champaran movement against the indigo planters. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.